He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow, from Friedrich Nietzsche. What if I told you that weakness isn't just about physical strength, but something far deeper, something that women can sense almost instantly? Women, just like all humans, subconsciously pick up on signals that reveal a person's inner strength, or lack of it. And whether you realize it or not, the way you carry yourself, react to situations, and communicate can make the difference between being seen as a strong, grounded man or someone easily dismissed. Today, we'll break down the ways women perceive weakness in men, not just through modern psychology, but through timeless philosophy. And by the end, you'll understand why confidence is more than a surface trait. It's a way of being. You constantly seek her approval. Imagine this. Every decision you make hinges on her reaction. Do you like this outfit? Should I order the pasta or steak? Was that joke funny? At first, she may smile, but over time, she'll start noticing something. You're unsure of yourself. Nietzsche warned us about this in Thus Spoke Zarathustra when he said, "No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself." Women are drawn to men who own their choices, not those who constantly need validation. Seeking approval at every turn signals insecurity. A man who is sure of himself doesn't need external confirmation to feel worthy. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's trust in your own judgment. You let her walk all over you. Some people confuse kindness with passivity, but being overly accommodating to avoid conflict doesn't make you kind. It makes you weak. Imagine you spent hours planning a date, but she spends the entire time on her phone. Instead of addressing it, you pretend it doesn't bother you. You tell yourself, "It's fine. I don't want to upset her." But in reality, you're afraid of confrontation. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." If you don't stand up for your values, you're showing that you don't respect yourself. And if you don't respect yourself, why should she? Women respect men who set boundaries and uphold them. You overshare your insecurities. Let's be clear. Vulnerability is powerful. But there's a difference between sharing your struggles and unloading all your insecurities onto someone. Picture this. You're on your second date, and instead of enjoying the moment, you start talking about your fears, failures, and self-doubt from high school. What happens? She begins to feel like your therapist rather than your partner. Carl Jung, the founder of analytical psychology, said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." If your insecurities control your conversations, they control your life. Work on them privately. Own them. But don't expect someone else to carry them for you. Strength isn't about pretending to be perfect. It's about handling your weaknesses without making them someone else's burden. You try too hard to impress her. Ever find yourself exaggerating your achievements to sound more impressive? Maybe you tell her you basically led the project at work or that you were so close to winning that competition. Here's the problem. Women are not impressed by manufactured confidence. They are impressed by genuine confidence. The moment she senses that you're inflating your worth, she'll wonder if you truly believe in yourself. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote in Meditations, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." You don't need to tell her how great you are. Show her through your actions, through your self-assurance, through the way you carry yourself. You're overly emotional in disagreements. A minor disagreement turns into an argument. You get defensive, raise your voice, or even shut down completely. If small conflicts shake you, she'll start questioning your emotional stability. Women admire men who can handle pressure with calmness. Seneca, a Roman Stoic, once said, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." If you let your emotions control you, it signals that you lack the ability to handle life's challenges. Strength isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. You never take the lead. Imagine you're planning a night out, and every plan starts with, "So what do you want to do?" While considering her preferences is great, constantly deferring decisions makes you seem unsure of yourself. Women appreciate a man who can take charge, not in a controlling way, but in a way that shows confidence. Nietzsche again gives us a lesson here. He who cannot command himself must obey. If you hesitate to lead, she may assume you're unsure about what you want in life. Take initiative, make decisions, and be clear in your direction. You let fear hold you back. This is perhaps the biggest one of all. Women can sense when a man is ruled by fear, whether it's fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of taking risks. Maybe you want to ask for a promotion at work but keep putting it off. Maybe you hesitate to commit to a goal because you're afraid you'll fail. Maybe you avoid difficult conversations in relationships because you don't want to upset anyone. Sun Tzu in The Art of War wrote, "Opportunities multiply as they are seized." A man who lets fear dictate his actions is a man who never moves forward. Women are drawn to those who take action despite uncertainty, those who have the courage to fail and still keep going. Final thought. Every man has moments of weakness, but the difference between those who grow and those who don't lies in awareness and action. Are you seeking approval constantly? Are you afraid to set boundaries? Do you let fear hold you back? These are all fixable if you choose to work on them. In the end, strength isn't about being the loudest in the room or never showing emotions. It's about being someone who knows himself, respects himself, and acts with conviction. And now, I'll leave you with one final question. Which of these do you struggle with most? Let's talk in the comments.